Go fruit yourself.
Okay, so I've got apple juice here, which I'm going to have a glass of. I've been drinking a glass of that before I make my smoothie. And I forgot to say I have apples. Apples, though. Living for the apples. And I'm watching Shane and Trish.
Both of those are oobs.
Freely would love this.
Oobies.
This is made out of sweet potatoes.
Well, if there's no pus in that, I would like it.
No, yams.
Isn't that a sweet potato?
Yams are good.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Shane.
Which potato?
Yams are great. But...
Oh, another hair!
Oh, there you go.
We got 2 hairs today in our thing.
Living for the hire and the dog.
I definitely consider donuts, but you know what? I eat so much fruit that I just don't desire donuts ever. But if I was going to have one, I would definitely have a sweet potato vegan donut, no problem at all. So, back to the smoothie. We're going to have dates, apple, cinnamon, and that's about it. Blend it up. You got apple pie in a glass. Okay, so we have the blended smoothie and it's very, very frothy. As you can see, most of the top it's fluff. And it's tasty. It's really, really nice. I've already done the slap test. And it's got some apple juice in there as well. So it's a good mix. Try the apple pie in a glass. Let's pour it into our container here. By the way, in the background, that's some fermented coconut milk. It's been sitting there for about a week. Yeah, I'm pretty gross sometimes. Oh, shoot.
So what are some cycling tips really you've learnt have been helped you?
Cycling tips?
Yeah. Ride your little bike around.
You know, don't be scared of the traffic. Because it's fine. You'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Be consistent. Get a good bike. Definitely get a good bike that you get fitted to.
Yeah.
Because then you're more likely to ride it. Or else you're just going to leave it in the shed and it'll come out maybe Tour de France season next year. The following year. Enjoy yourself.
Definitely.
And do it.
If you're in Adelaide, there's a good bike shop in the city. If you're in Adelaide, there's a bike shop in the city called Giant Adelaide. The guy in there works called Ashley. I talked to him, that's where Freely bought his bike from. And fitted up. So Ashley at Giant still Adelaide.
Wait.
Got a car coming. 300 ZX Fairlady. Twin turb. Freely, you about to say something?
And also hills.
Hills.
Yeah, do some hills.
We're riding up a hill now.
Like, you just have to, you don't have to like go crazy up them or sprint up them. Just get yourself from A to B. That's what's going to make the difference.
Yeah.
And that's what I do.
No sprints, just get up there.
Like you saw us in the other video.
Just cruising. This is how we ride.
Yeah, we're just chatting. And
about 2 to 3 watts per kilo. If you don't know what that means, get a power meter, you'll soon work it out. And
it's just about being consistent.
Just cruising around, talking pace. If you can
It's
talk,
a beautiful environment too.
if you can talk, you're doing good. If you can't talk,
get the oxygen in.
Yeah. If you can't talk, go a bit easier and breathe through your mouth. Have your mouth open, and that's it. We oxygen in. Anything else, Freely?
Ooh. Watch out for the edge of the road.
Yeah. Watch out for the edge.
Yeah, the edge can throw you off. I actually fell off once and my helmet cracked on the bitumen. Would have killed me.
So stay about a foot from the edge of the road, otherwise
you could hurt yourself.
You can hit the gravel and, you know, have a crash. So, and then when you're going downhill, stay in the middle of the road if you're going over 40 km an hour. Take the road up.
And what about people who say, oh, you know, like you've got to be spinning all the time, even if you're going up a steep hill?
Yeah, if you got the gears for it, definitely. We run 34, 32. So 34 tooth chain at the front. You write it down. You know what I mean? Just write it down. 34 on the front, 32 on the back, and that's what you want as a minimum. You can get around to 28 in the back, but 32 is better if you got it, unless you live in Florida. So if you want the gearing, you got to tell the bike shop, otherwise they'll say, oh nah, it'll be right. So minimum 34, 28. Ideal 34, 32. Just write it down. 34, 32. 34 on the front, 32 on the back. And then you'll be sorted.
You're looking a bit fat there. Fat in the winter, someone said. Tubby.
Someone said I was getting fatter. Got fat through winter.
Out in end of spring, end of winter here, it's first week of spring.
That my abs didn't look as defined.
Yep.
I mean, like for a start, women aren't meant to have fully
Abs.
Defined abs.
It's unnatural.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't mind putting on a little bit of a coverage over winter, but I really haven't.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
it's the power of clean eating.
Yeah, I know girls with abs and that
Yeah, and most of them on thyroid meds and that, and it's not healthy.
Weight loss drugs, all
Yeah,
that sort of stuff.
starving, dehydration, it's not healthy.
I mean, people compare me to some photos that I've posed for, you know, where the lighting's affected and all that sort of stuff. They've got to remember that, you know, it changes from photo to photo, from day to day. And like all these Photoshop photos out there.
Or the girls, and the guys, they're on like heaps of diuretics and T4 meds and stuff like that.
Yeah, or people fast before they take the photo.
And then they're so on drugs, fasting, and then it's photoshopping as well, and dehydration.
Yeah, and they're like, Freely, why don't you look like that?
It's like, no one
all
fucking
year
looks like
round.
that. No one looks like that longer than a couple of hours, literally.
Well, that's the good thing about Instagram, actually, because you can see people's photos.
From a year ago,
Yeah,
whatever.
like you can see like if they're doing bodybuilding or body sculpting or whatever, you know, how big and small.
Oh, yeah,
all over the
yo-yo
place.
a
But I
lot.
love like staying, you know,
Slim.
Yeah, slim, around the same size. I don't care if I gain a little bit. You know, it's fine.
It's normal, healthy.
It is normal.
Keeps your hormones good, and you have to starve yourself, and you have to do crazy training.
Yeah, let's not get obsessed.
Let's just get healthy.
With being like a photo all year.
Yeah.
Like a posed Photoshop photo, which is just unrealistic.
And that's what, it's a good thing about you, is you do regular videos all year long. A lot of these girls don't, you know.
That's right. Like a lot of anonymous profiles too say, Freely, you're getting fat. I'm like, yeah, where's your videos?
Yeah.
Okay?
You know,
Show us your videos.
where's your blood tests? What drugs are you on? Blah, blah, blah.
Show us what you're eating.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Exactly. So,
It's like, yeah.
how old are you?
I'm 34 soon. In a couple of days, I'm
There we go.
34.
34.
Yep.
All right. So before we wrap that up, the Photoshop photos on the internet, don't trust them. Trust people who regularly on YouTube.
Am I getting fat
Half
from
naked.
this diet?
Fat, high carb, fat.
Yeah, high carb fat.
Bingo.
No.
Long term. We're talking 7 years, long term.
Little chubby.
Little tubster. All right, let's do it.
Alright, ciao.
Adelaide Hills, beautiful. Easy bike ride, just chatting away in the sun.
So here I am going up the hill, doing a little bit of an effort, and sometimes, you know, I put on a little bit of weight, maybe in my face, might look a bit rounder, and that's just from a bit of excess sodium. And I don't mind that. I don't mind having a bit of extra weight on my face. It's no big deal, and I can cut back on sodium anytime I want, and that will go. So with cycling, I mean, you don't have to cycle up a hill like this, but occasionally it's nice to give your lymphatic system a bit of a pump. But generally, I just take it very easy up hills, and that keeps me healthy, lean, and happy long term. There she goes banana. Remember how we called it banana? Imagine doing 10 of these a day. Go vegan still there.